Action!
Action.
Hi.
Hi, good morning,
Good
afternoon,
morning.
whatever time of day it is.
It's morning to me. My arms hurt. I just flew in from Baltimore.
You did not just fly in from Baltimore.
My arms hurt from shaking all those cocktails.
Well, let's break into that story after welcoming everybody. Hi, everyone. Welcome to JK LOL Story Time.
I'm Jon.
And I'm Keisha.
And welcome back, regulars. This is episode 12.
Oi, we're just breezing right through, aren't we?
Where did
We're the
time
dirty
go?
dozen now.
Exactly. We got a dozen of these under our belt after this. This is going to be exciting times.
It is exciting times.
I just told you this morning right before we got going that we're ranked now on personal journals in New Zealand on Apple Podcasts.
That's exciting.
That means we have enough to be ranked, I guess. Or they just don't have that many things going on down there. I don't know. I told you I've always wanted to go to New Zealand. Maybe it's a sign. I don't know.
I've always wanted to go there too. So, although I want to go for Lord of the Rings purposes, and you, my dearest beloved, still have yet. He falls asleep every time we try to watch Lord of the Rings.
I haven't even watched Star Wars.
No, you
We
have
talked
not.
about having me a Star Wars themed birthday party
Yes.
because it's my mission to make it to 40 now without watching it,
Yep.
even accidentally.
So you're gonna go back into, gosh, how old were you when Star Wars was big?
Not very old.
Yeah, you're gonna be a little kid.
Yeah, now I'm very old.
You're not very old.
Tell that to my shoulder.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about that a little bit. You know, last night was a fun event. John's an incredible man and very giving of his talents to our community. So let's talk about last night.
Yeah, I made 19 gallons of martinis. And when I say martinis, I mean it in the loosest sense of the word. I made 19 gallons of cocktails. I'm a purist, so if it's not gin, vermouth, and an olive, it's not a martini.
Oh, honey, I love you so much.
But that's how I feel about it. But I could spend a whole hour on that of a cocktail canon and what I believe are proper cocktails, but or by their mother cocktails.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, charity event last night for what started as a Big Brothers Big Sisters location in Minot and eventually went indie and turned into what's called Companions for Children. So every year they have in the spring a giant fundraiser called Martini Masquerade. Yep. And last year I got asked to help them do make their drinks better. So I did. And
improve on what was already there. The idea was there. Martini Masquerade, it was the theme. And they just wanted to maybe see if you could execute your, I wouldn't call it snobbery because it's not, but you are definitely, like you said, a purist, and you have not just the taste for a good cocktail, but the history behind it and the science behind it. So,
well, and I have a bunch of sales data from my bars, so I kind of know what works and what doesn't. So maybe that's what they were getting at. I don't know. And I have the technical ability to pull off, I guess, representing cocktails the way they should be made. Because, of course, you can mix everything together and chill it and pour, and that's fine. But there's so much to be said for creating texture through aeration and dilution with shaking that there's just not really a good way around it.
And you have that skill down to a T, I will say.
No, thank you.
I've gotten to experience many cocktails over the years together, and you are quite the master mixologist.
Well, thank you. Yeah, last night we got to go into some of my greatest hits, like Raspberry Lemon Drop, Cosmo, Classic Daiquiri. Those are really good cocktails. And it was funny because I'm back there mixing all the cocktails, the man behind the curtain. I'm not doing this out in front of the crowd. I do it because I want to support their mission. And there's nothing in it for me besides a sore arm the next day. And really everything hurt last night. But I should say But I had people messaging me from the table that knew I was back there doing all this tables, asking when the espresso martinis were coming. Yep. And so we're batching all the liquid for these espresso martinis, and all of it in a giant, like 5 or 6 gallon igloo cooler, like it's on the sidelines of
the one that the players dump on the coach's head.
Yeah, it's an orange one. Like you take to T-ball, or at least I did when I was a kid. I don't know. They're probably all bottled drinks now. Like we had the little paper cups and all that.
It's much different now.
It is. It's much different. But anyway, so we're batching in that, mixing everything together, and then just taking a shaker full of ice and just pouring into the shaker, not measuring because everything's already measured in the igloo cooler and just shaking it and dumping it into pitchers so the servers or our assistants could portion it out into the little plastic martini glasses.
And I will just throw in my 2 cents. Those martini glasses are a pain in the ass.
Yes.
They came all together. Like, they have the detachable bottoms.
Yeah, they're plastic.
They're plastic detachable bottoms. So they come just loose in these giant boxes. So you're trying to pull out these martini glasses and the bottoms are falling out. So then you have to sort through which ones are actually together and then assemble them all. And it was just, I think it took me an hour to go through one box of how many were in each box?
I have no
500?
idea. They assembled most of them prior in the office, and the charity did. And they brought them down to the venue where it was held.
Oh, gotcha.
And so most of them are already assembled. They don't come that way. And most of them are already assembled, but obviously transporting things, they fall apart. They're not the greatest.
So then I'm just full of it, and I needed more context to.
Well, there were a couple boxes that weren't assembled.
Okay.
So, but I think that they assembled most of them.
Okay. They just came apart in transportation.
In transit, or me kicking them around back there, or running into them, or.
So it's all your fault then.
It is.
That what
I'm the problem.
And your friend Erica's the drama. Thankfully, we had a good friend that came to help Jon last minute. The person that usually helps with this event had a family emergency, and so she was not able to help. And so we were able to call in a good friend. And yeah, we've got nicknames for each other based on past working experiences together. And, coworkers would just blow up Jon's phone and, oh, you're the problem and she's the drama. And I just sit in the background and just kind of laugh about it because they are the furthest thing from being. Jon is the problem solver, maybe the fixer man. And then, our friend she is so not drama. Like, getting her to even talk half the time is a challenge. So she's just a hard worker. She knows her stuff and she loves to, she has a great servant heart. She's just not a chatty Cathy.
No, we had a good time last night.
Yeah.
This year I remember to work late and snacks.
Yes.
So, and
you're improving year over year.
Found somebody to find me a beer prior to get started. So.
Yep.
But I spent most of yesterday juicing lemons and limes ahead of the event because you got to use real cocktail ingredients. So it was good.
Like I said, he is a stickler and he's very on point with all of his cocktails. So I'm glad everyone had a good time though last night. I got to see little snippets of it. He called me. I was ballet mom yesterday. We're getting close to the production. Our dance studio doesn't do just, little stage performances. We do actual theatrical productions. And so we've got the backdrops and we have to be behind the curtains and organizing all of that. And, you've got our little itty bitties and it's like herding kittens. And then you have the older kiddos who have incredible talent, but also, they're teenagers. They're still figuring out their place in the world and they're trying to, exhibit their independence. And we're like, hey, this is a production. Perfect practice makes perfect performance. So let's go get some perfect practice in and stand out of the way.
You can be independent later.
Exactly.
If you really want to go down the ballet thing, it's a lot of discipline. You can be independent outside of the studio and outside of the stage.
Right.
Nobody's saying that you can't. So. But you got to stop by.
I did.
You brought me lunch.
I brought you lunch prior to going to the studio. Gosh, I was at the studio all morning yesterday. This is my life, friends. Working, and then you don't realize just how much when you are trying to support your kiddos, how much volunteer time you get. I think if I added up all the hours of how much I'm worth per hour and how much I volunteer for the dance studio, I would have a nice little savings account for travel. But
the question is, would we have a podcast?
Probably.
Yes, we absolutely would.
You think so? Huh?
I think so, yes.
We wouldn't have stories to tell on the podcast, though.
If you get lots of money from all the volunteering.
That's what you're referencing.
Yes.
Okay. I'm sorry. I thought you were referencing just doing the podcast.
It's okay. My brain's working again. So about me, obviously I had a couple of drinks last night, testing, and then people bringing me beers occasionally. Not a whole lot. But if I'm not feeling the best the next morning, I just drink a V8.
Oh.
And it's like my body knows what to do with it. It's like, hey, it's almost like a Bloody Mary.
Honestly, I just thought you were getting old, letting your age show, letting those gray hairs catch up to you because you had cottage cheese for breakfast this morning and then a V8 at lunchtime. So I just figured, you know what? I'm going to support you and I'm gonna love my old man.
I'm worn out today. I heard it everywhere.
Oh, well,
It might be sauna time after this.
it might be. How many martinis would you say that you shook?
19 gallons worth, and they were 2 ounces each, so a lot.
Oh my goodness.
What is that? Like
I cannot do that math in my head.
a lot. This many. We'll put it up on the screen. Just edit it in
We'll
there.
do the math later.
You know,
This
John will
many.
just pop in. It was 4,000. I don't know how many it was, but 19 gallons is a lot of liquid to shake. And it was all primarily me. Erica did jump in and help as I was getting there. But it was funny. I was looking in the igloo cooler, doing all the espresso martinis because I really wanted that to go out at the end of dinner, like towards dessert time, right before the live auction, get everybody little coffee. I mean, there were plenty lube. There was people already not having a good time 45 minutes into the adventure.
Oh boy.
Because one of the servers came back and they're like, hey, were you here last year? And I'm like, yep, that was me last year, those drinks. And they're like, oh, somebody just said, I can't have what happened last year happen this year. So we're dealing with real cocktails. Like,
That's true. They are hard liquor.
so if you're normally like a Jack and Coke person, thinking you just put them away, where they're putting an ounce and a quarter of Jack in there.
Mm-hmm.
These are 70% straight spirits.
Well, and they're deceiving too because they come in these cute little martini glasses. So I'm sure that people aren't thinking that what's in here is equivalent to one Jack and Coke. They're just like, oh, I'm going to just throw this back and tastes great. They're so balanced that it really doesn't taste like you're doing a shot per se. And,
But you are.
you kind of are. So fun adventures to be had yesterday. I did the ballet mom from 9 till 12:30 and then went and brought John lunch and then came back home and took a little snooze for a half of an hour, then went back to ballet stuff. And then John messaged me and said, hey, you want to come and set up glasses for me? So I was over there till about 9:30 is when I got home. And long days, but you are the one that did most of that manual labor and you crushed it.
No, thank you.
Congrats, babe.
Thank you. It was good.
I got to taste a little bit of the espresso martini and it was perfection. You have that one nailed.
I do have that one nailed down. So
I love
really
what you
enjoy,
do there.
I really enjoy that one. So, but yeah, that's why I don't feel good today. It's not why I ate cottage cheese for breakfast.
Why did you eat cottage cheese?
No, it just sounded good.
Okay. Hey,
Okay.
you're an adult.
Little seasoned salt on top, you know.
You're an adult.
It's easy.
You can eat cottage cheese for breakfast.
It's really been my I don't know, mid-morning breakfast because I've been trying to do the intermittent fasting thing, right?
Sure.
And not eat until like 10-ish in the morning. So like brunch time, during the week. I'll get up and have my mushroom coffee.
Yeah, how do you like that?
I do. I like it a lot. So I feel good.
I'm glad.
Normal.
Normal?
I feel something. I don't feel bad.
Then you just keep doing it.
I like the taste.
Yep.
You don't.
I don't. But that's okay. I mean, it honestly does grow on you. It's one of those drinks like when you first taste it, you're like, ugh. And then, at least in my experience, and then the more you sip on it, you're like, okay, I can get used to this. And then it's gone.
Yeah. I mean, it's just it's a little gritty like protein shakes,
Sure.
So it's just an acclimation period that you have to get used to. But I feel better from it. I think most of the things that they say or claim on the package, with their blend of mushrooms and the things that the botanicals or whatever that they put in there, I feel like those maybe do work.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that it's just very, I don't know what the word is. I think maybe it's just not real overtly apparent, like it's just like a slow burn into
it's a subtle change.
A subtle change.
For sure.
So I don't hate it. I still have a normal cup of coffee afterwards. Or 3.
You're not crazy like me and mix your mushroom coffee and your coffee together.
No, I don't mix the coffee with instant coffee with more coffee. It's like one time we had an event at one of the bars, and I think myself and I think it was Craig that was bartending with me the next morning. We closed the bar. It was like 2 in the morning when we got out of there. We'd be back at like 7:30 to prep for like this thing on a Saturday morning, doing like bloody beers because we didn't have spirits license at the time. Yep. And so we're like there chopping up cheese cubes and like pepper sticks and like making the whole like Bloody Mary type build your own Bloody Mary bar thing. And he went to a coffee shop down the road and got a French press with 5 shots of espresso in it for each of us.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Were you like vibrating out of your skin?
Yes. I know what purple sounds like.
That's a good way to describe it. Yep.
Yes.
I hear purple. I see purple.
And that was, we didn't stop after that either. I'm pretty sure we piled a couple of Red Bulls on it later in the day because it was just like, then it was a full on sprint to the evening because there was no closing down or anything at that point.
Right.
Because even if you were still feeling tired at like noon, 1 o'clock, whatever time, whatever we were doing was over, and it's like, okay, we can get a nap in for like a couple hours between the morning portion and the evening portion of the bar. Like, that much of caffeine in your system, you're not going to sleep.
Right.
Like, you might be able to sit down and rest, but
Yeah.
I don't care how, used to caffeine you are. That much is, you're not going to get any rest.
Well, it almost seems, I don't know about for you, but for me, anytime I plan to take a nap, it never happens. I'm either too like awake to be able to relax, or it just, you get sidetracked, you get busy. It just never happens. So moral of the lesson, or moral of the story, is don't plan on naps. Just let them happen naturally. Like, oh, I've got 15 minutes. I'll take a little power snoozle.
We've never actually napped when we've committed to be like, we're taking a nap today.
I don't think we ever have.
No, I don't think we have either. I think the best naps are accidents.
Happy accidents.
Yep, accidental naps. Is that like a snacksident?
A snacksident?
Snacksidentally, where you accidentally ate all the snacks? Not necessarily saying you. I'm just saying you as in like a person.
I do snacksidentally do that a lot, actually. And I'm really terrible, or I'm really helpful. I mean, I guess you could look at it one of two ways, but I'm really helpful at leaving the box empty in the pantry so that way we remember to go buy more.
Not like, so John looks at the box and be like, oh, there's still some there.
Oh, snacksidents happened.
That's right. I don't know. Maybe we just have to pile them in the backseat of my car. Like, oh, there's empty boxes back there. This is what Keisha wants.
Hey, that's a good idea.
And then, I can throw them away.
And then you get frustrated. It's like, here's a garbage can in front of the grocery store. Just toss it there. I know what I need.
I've definitely done that before, and you did not like it. Just cleaning the car out on the way into the grocery store. I'm not going to be those people.
We will not be those people, and then we are. It's okay.
Sometimes you just have to be. That's why they have the garbage can out front.
Yeah.
Why else would they have it?
In case you needed to spit out your gum as you're going in, or I guess if you have garbage where you're going in.
You put your coffee cup in the garbage. I don't know. People, what do you think that the garbage cans outside of grocery stores are for? Is it to keep banana peel accidents at a minimum?
I mean, logic would say to throw your crap in the garbage, but then also we're judging McJudgersons for being like, "Oh,
I mean, it's not
you guys did that."
Not putting a full-on grocery bag full of garbage in there. It's like grab like 2 or 3 things. Like maybe we have Starbucks cups left over from the morning, and a
or
Cheez-It
maybe
bag.
you drop the pickle jar as you're trying to load the car, and you have to throw it away in the garbage. Apparently, though, here in Minot, North Dakota,
You just leave
that
your
doesn't
pickles
happen.
there, and I clean it up.
Yeah. Yeah, it was so funny. He's a gentleman. He's a true chivalrous man. And so he always opens my door. And we had gone to the grocery store, and he's like hopping over stuff as he's trying to open my door. And he's like, careful, there's a broken pickle jar. And so you did. You said it just like that. Careful.
If you're listening on Apple or Spotify or Amazon or something, we're going to get that as a clip because that's just gold, I think. So we'll put it up somewhere.
We'll figure it out.
Or you can watch the full thing on YouTube if you want to see my silly face and your beautiful smile for the whole thing. So,
but yes, so you were a gentleman. You got me out of the car, got me safely to the sidewalk, and then
Important.
you go. It was very important
to the parking lot.
to me
In
too.
this town, you never know what's going to happen.
There could be a broken pickle jar on the ground.
That's not what I was getting at, but okay.
What were you getting at?
That you just, safety in parking lots is paramount.
Okay, I hear you.
I got you safely to the sidewalk and then dealt with the pickle jar incident.
You did.
They weren't even good pickles either, so I guess I would leave
the
them.
people were nice enough to leave the plastic bag that they were in on the ground with them, so it made cleanup a little easier.
It did.
But silliness. So, that's maybe what the garbage cans are for in front of grocery stores, I feel like.
Maybe.
Broken pickle jars. Only.
What about broken milk jugs? You ever done that?
No.
Oh, I have.
What?
Dropped the jug of milk in the parking lot.
Oh, shoot.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bad day.
You get a Johnny horse, and you just like drop it.
It can happen.
It can.
I have yet to experience that, sweetheart.
Yep, I've dropped the milk in the parking lot before.
I have not.
It's better outside than inside, I guess. Mm-hmm.
Milk's just not fun to clean up.
No, it's not.
In general.
Mm-mm.
Was it in the middle of wintertime or was it summertime?
No, it was like in the spring, I think. So
Okay.
it is what it is. I mean, there's rain, it'll be fine.
Yep.
There's not much you can do with that. You
Right.
pick up your jug and go put it in the garbage and be like, well,
that happened.
go get another one, I guess.
Yes, I should get some more. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of milk drinker do you prefer? I know here in the house we have 2%, but what do you prefer? What'd you grow up on?
2%.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
We grew up both on 2%. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. 2% milk crew. I think that's most people's
I know
when they
a
grow
lot
up
of
on
people here drink vitamin D.
whole milk.
Whole milk. Thank you. Vitamin D. You knew what I meant.
It gets cold here.
My brain is not operating well today.
All milk has vitamin D in it, I think.
I'm sure it does. I'm just thinking about the label that, it's the red cap, the blue cap.
Mm-hmm.
1% is the green cap.
Those are yes.
Green cap's 1, right? And skim is either purple or pink.
Yep. And those two, there's only 2 milks. It's whole and 2%. The other ones are just water pretending to be milk.
1% does not, but that's what they serve in schools, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I think they can do 2% now again.
Okay.
So, but like even like the buttermilk we use for pancakes, I know is like made from like 1%, I think. So, but it's cultured, so I don't care.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Fun facts.
I don't put it on my cereal. Can you imagine?
No. But you always do a shot when you're making your pancakes.
I do. I always drink a little bit of buttermilk from my great grandma.
It's cute.
Mm-hmm.
See your rituals.
Yep.
It's cute.
That's right. It's cultured. So it's like yogurt. But it's
Very sour.
It's tart. It's savory. There's a fair amount of salt in it. So, but I'm a savory breakfast person.
You like cottage cheese and
V8.
V8s.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as far as discussions go, we've kind of gotten into fun, just catching up since our last recording last week. But tour's over now, right? We've kind of introduced all of the different locations in which we're doing the wedding on tour.
Are you asking if the tour's over in real life or over in like what we covered
over in
so far?
podcast world?
Oh, podcast world, yes. This one, this episode, I think will be out as we're on tour or beginning the tour or whatever is going to happen there.
Yes.
But yeah, we've covered all of the wedding on tour stops, what we want that to look like. So,
what we're hoping it'll look like. We've been even yesterday morning, this morning, talking about locations and how things are changing and evolving, and just depending on where we're at, both as far as capacity and, financially too. Things do all of a sudden just boom, get to be quite expensive.
Well, yeah,
So.
gas prices haven't gone anywhere but up. So, we'd almost need a travel partner that wants to be our official snacksident stop.
That would be awesome.
That's right.
We've reached out to a couple, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. So
Yeah.
we just a little. Hey guys, do you want me to come eat a bunch of hot dogs? I heard you have hot dogs. Would you like me to come eat them? So
It just so happens I know a thing or two about a good wiener, so you, not me. You, not me.
hot dogs. Hot dogs. We gotta clarify. But yes, I am the sausage king of Little Chicago.
Yes, you are.
So that's very, very cool for me. But yeah, we've done some brand outreach and some partnerships to see if they want to shoot a little content with us or have us shoot content for them on the trip, just to, I don't know, tell a story a little bit.
Yeah.
So
Share the love with everybody and be able to just make somebody's day smile.
yeah, and then maybe not have to stress out so much how we're gonna pull all this together. Because you think and like, oh, that sounds easy. We'll just have a road trip. That'll be totally cheaper than a traditional wedding that we were going to do. It's not.
It's funny. That was only 10 episodes ago. And Boy, were we wrong.
Boy, were we young and dumb. We didn't know any better. Now I'm over here eating cottage cheese, drinking V8. I'm old and like wise.
Your body's aching.
Everything hurts. Those damn kids on their bikes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's turned out to be honestly a little stressful, hasn't it? We've had quite a few serious discussions.
Yes, quite a few is probably understating it, but we're gonna figure it out because I think everybody out there wants us to pull this off somehow, and I hope that our patience will be rewarded.
Alton Brown, are you listening?
Somebody, anybody?
At this point,
we just need somebody to tell us like, hey, you guys are on the right path here. Like this is cool, and like I feel like this might resonate with some of our guests, our customers, our clientele.
absolutely. Well, and that's the goal of all of this, throughout our discussions, especially this morning, we were talking about it, and we get to have those hard discussions. We may be all laughs and giggles and talking about fun things or the hard things, but making it in a lighter way or presenting it in a lighter way. But we get to have those really hard talks, and we're not just sunshine and daisies all the time. And so, this morning talking about the whole goal of the podcast, because I hope it's okay that I say it. You can cut it out, I guess. But, this morning I was like, we just probably shouldn't even continue doing this. It is so stressful. My work has been incredibly stressful over the last month. And, it's end of the school year and I've got a lot going on there. I can't really commit to a whole lot of trying to get sponsors, or I shouldn't say sponsors, but branding partners to continue to carry this out. And also, I took a month off of work. I didn't just jump right back into a job. So savings start to get depleted that way. And, there's only so much that I can be able to do. So just talking about scrapping it all and being done and just calling it quits, take everything down, because it does get to that point. And I feel like in life, that's how things go. You have to be able to stretch and find where your limits are and then work within those limits. And so thankfully, I've got a very patient partner in Jon where he will listen to everything and process it and put up with my craziness of, why are you processing? Why can't you just give me an answer now?
Yeah, it used to be like that.
But life has given you opportunities to grow, such as this opportunity to grow. And we're going to push forward because we do believe wholeheartedly that this is what we're supposed to be doing. There are so many people out there in the world that feel like they don't have anyone that they can relate to. They don't have, people that they can genuinely talk to and have just similar experiences with. And I feel like, if we can be a friend to those people, we don't have to know them in person. We may never meet people that we've inspired. However, I still want to be able to be that voice for them. If I can be 30 minutes of positivity in their day, or 30 minutes of I just don't have to think about anything and can resonate with these two, that will be changing the world for the better in my eyes.
I think so too. They're also welcome to DM us.
That's true.
And at some point, it might get incredibly chaotic. You might not be able to respond, instantly. But if you're struggling and just need somebody to listen to you for 5 minutes, or you just want to type it out and get it out of your head, we're here.
Yeah.
We can send back a word of encouragement or whatever it is. So
in true Jon fashion, Jon will think of something incredible. He's pretty awesome like that.
Yes. But we do have this opportunity to go out and do this branding, marketing thing with our wedding and just maybe inspire people. Like I said on a previous episode, don't perform your wedding for your family and just do it the way that you want to do it. And this is probably the most us way to get married.
It really is. No one that we've talked to about it is surprised by any stretch of the imagination.
Just like a goofy buddy adventure. It's almost like Dumb and Dumber, but smart and smarter.
Maybe. You know what? It might be Dumb and Dumber kind of an adventure, babe.
We don't have an 86 sheepdog drive, but
yeah.
Yet.
I think we've talked about that before, but it truly is something that we want to be able to share and have fun with, and just like I said, meet our friends right where they're at and celebrate with them.
Absolutely, even if we're camping.
You're
roughing it.
I would love to, at least have some sort of a shower if I'm going to be getting wedding pictures. I would like to look somewhat presentable, when we're getting married. But
we'll figure it out.
if we rough it and I'm, what's the kid on the Peanuts that has the dirt cloud following him?
That's a good question.
What is his name?
Pigpen.
Pigpen.
Yep.
Thank you. If I'm a Pigpen bride, that's okay.
Not gonna happen on my watch. We'll figure it out. We can figure out one hotel room.
We'll figure.
No, we will figure all of this out, and it's just really, it gets to be a cool thing because like we talked this morning a lot about like my career and how I've been a small business owner for over a decade, and that's hard to return to the workforce. So I've had some entry level things that just couldn't grow past because geographically I think was more the problem there because I was doing good work, was awarded heavily for that, but it's just one of those things where it's hard to rejoin the workforce after being an entrepreneur for that many years. Everybody wants
3+ years experience.
Yeah, 3+ years experience, or to see a giant portfolio of work. So that's what I've been working on the last couple of weeks is my like marketing and branding portfolio, and this is part of it. So to be able to have that and to be like, see, somebody just needs to hire me, and here's the things that I have done. Here's the things that I'm capable of. I'm a really quick study. So I've never produced a podcast before, but here we are. And I'm learning every week as we go by, getting the clips and those things going. I think they're getting better. So we'll get through it. But just so much of my work went into this, as maybe not as much as our wedding, but also as like, I know I can do this branding / marketing outreach kind of stuff. And why not see if you can do it on something you wholeheartedly believe in?
And that's you. Being able to put your heart into everything that you do. I mean, whether it's shaking cocktails for the love of the game, like you did last night, or figuring out how to produce something because you believe in it. You believe in us. And
you do.
It's quite inspiring. I'm truly the luckiest lady in the world to have this Mr. Wonderful. I've been watching, I don't know why Shark Tank reels keep popping up on my feeds, but there is a Mr. Wonderful on Shark Tank, and I'm sorry to offend, but you are the Mr. Wonderful in comparison. So Shark Tank, Mr. Wonderful, you might have the big bucks, but Jon's got the heart. He is truly the Mr. Wonderful in so many ways.
That's right, Kevin. She said what she said.
Is his name Kevin?
It is.
Oh, man. Dang, you got called.
We have to have a Mr. Wonderful off. It's like a breakdance fight, except something else.
Except.
Oh, no.
Let me give you this. Let me do
how
this.
fast can you clean up a jar of pickles from a parking lot?
Suck that.
Oh, that's funny. So,
Yeah.
so we're continuing on with the tour, but
things might have to pivot. We might have to pivot. We might pivot.
I pivoted so much in my days, so I'm really good at it.
You are really. I'm learning to be good at pivoting. I really like my consistency, but also I am a quick start, as you can tell from both of us starting up a podcast and planning out a big old wedding and getting a lot of traction, a lot of followers. And then now it's like, oh shit. Okay, let's just pray to God for a miracle that we land $40,000 in the bank account to help.
Yeah, well,
pick up the slack from everything that we previously paid for the wedding that didn't happen.
yeah.
Right?
Or we take the calculated risk of like, okay, we're gonna finance this up front, and then on the back end, like selling the content off of it, or licensing the content or whatever that looks like. You guys know that we're fairly authentic here, like and that's why we talk about
1,000%.
We really like sharing our lives with you. We really like doing that, but like at the same time, we got bills to pay.
We're still human beings for sure.
But the funniest thing, we're both quick starts, right? We talked about this on one of the episodes. I think it was episode 2, where we talked about.
I had you do a personality profile or the MO.
Yep, the MO. And you are 4296, and I'm 3396. So we're damn near identical. And you're like, let's start a podcast. So then we're at Best Buy, right? And I am all of a sudden the voice of reason. Like, no,
when
babe,
does
we don't need to spend $10,000 on equipment. And you're like, well, you're gonna need new MacBook Pro, and I'm like, let's just limp it along with the MacBook Air that I have. It'll probably be okay. Turns out she was probably right, but I'm committed to limping it along with the MacBook that I have until after the tour, and we'll see kind of where it goes. But yeah, I could use a little more oomph in my processing power, but right now I don't really have much else going on. So if it takes a little bit longer, it doesn't really bother me.
Well, and you're doing a fantastic job, sweetheart.
Why, thank you. I think I'm getting better every week. I just need to get my calendar together of like getting content out.
Yes.
So people can share it. Like little snippets.
Gotcha.
Like the one we talked about earlier that I already forgot what it was.
There's pickles on the ground.
Oh, yes, the pickle one.
The pickles.
I also need to get the French fry and pigeon one out.
You do need to get the French fry and pigeon. The homing pigeon.
That's from the pilot.
You're the pilot.
I'm the pilot?
You're
I
the
feel
pilot.
so long ago.
It does, but really we've only had these aired for what? You
They've
said?
been out for 28 days, I think.
Yeah, like it's been 4 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy sauce, just how quickly things have blown up. So
They
I'm
escalated
excited about
quickly.
it. I'm really, again, we truly want to strive to be authentic. There's nothing fake about us. We are exactly who we say we are.
Nope.
Good, bad, ugly.
I eat cottage cheese for real. I'm drinking a V8. Like, who does that, right?
Yeah.
Could have had a V8.
You
I
did,
am.
babe. You did have a V8, and then it turned on your brain. So,
Did it turn my brain on?
Isn't that what you said earlier? My brain's working.
I don't know. Maybe my brain isn't working.
I'm pretty sure you did.
Maybe
But,
my brain isn't working. Just thinking about laundry.
ooh, we probably do need to change out the laundry. It's our day off. So we kind of do a little bit of everything on our days off. And honestly, we like to have a day to relax. So then our day off turns into, because you get 2 days off, our last day off together, usually Sundays, turn into a mad dash for getting all the housework done. And for me, I'm still taking 3 college courses. So it's going to be a mad dash to finish up all my homework that's due by midnight tonight and prepare for work tomorrow. Make sure I have, clean stuff that doesn't have protein shakes. This week I spilled a protein shake all over one of my dusters. So had to wash that bad boy so I can wear it and, just all the things.
So, in the realm of spilling your protein shake or dropping a gallon of milk in the parking lot, where you at on that? What's worse?
I am going to say protein shake because it was in the car while I'm freaking driving. So I can't stop and clean everything. Like, who does that? Anyways, so then you get protein shake that goes down the sides and that crap. Once it dries, it's ridiculously hard to get off. And so gotta call John, honey, I spilled my protein shake in the car and I have to go into work. So he came and, again, Mr. Wonderfolds, and brought his little cleaning kit, brought me a new duster, and all was right in the world. But that was a bad day. That was not a fun day. That was, so dropping a gallon of milk, that sucks. But having to call your significant other and be like, I'm a doofus and I just did this and I don't want to ruin the truck.
Yeah.
So.
I know what that feels like a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah. Mine was like, I feel like I ruined the wedding.
When?
When I got let go.
Oh.
And call your significant other. So, anyway, we'll make it work. We'll figure it out.
We support each other no matter what.
We will make it happen.
It's all figure outable, right?
I'll sell my used socks.
Sell your used socks.
Yeah.
Do you have, was it just like a random thought that came out your mouth? Or?
No, I watched Mr. Deeds last week. Like,
Say, where did that come from, babe?
The butler had a thing about changing people's socks. I'm like, well, I'll just sell my used socks. And then, hey, bonus, won't have to do laundry with them. Let's go buy new ones.
Boom.
Yeah.
I love that idea.
If I won the lottery, just new socks every day. It's the best day of the week when or best day of your life. Well, not of your life, but best day, like when you get to put new pair of socks on first time. Like, nothing beats that.
After they've been washed, they're...
Yeah. Yeah, right? You can't tell me that new sock day isn't great.
New sock day is pretty epic.
Yes. I want to hear your comments online about new sock day and how often you get to have new socks. So I'm a boy, so it's pretty much after Christmas. New underwear, new socks. That's what I get.
And undershirts. That's the other thing that we've been doing lately. Undershirts, socks, and boxies.
That's right.
Woo!
Yep. It's new sock season.
No, you already got your new socks.
No, I'm talking about during Christmas. But we got these new coasters, so it doesn't make noise. Ta-da! Well, I think we've
It's the little things in life.
It is. I think we've drug this out for long enough. Thanks for being a regular at JK LOL Storytime.
Spending some time with us as we unpack all of our fun adventures post-wedding on tour.
Post-wedding on tour reveal. And yeah, we're going to be in the thick of it by the time you're listening to this one. So thoughts and prayers?
Thoughts and prayers.
That's what the internet
As you're
says?
listening to this, all the thoughts and prayers.
That's right. I think we're going to have, real quick, I think we're going to have a Substack with little notes from the road. So we'll have some of that. If it's not already on social media, you can go find it.
Yep.
And yeah, little notes from the road of like the Randy snack log.
The Randy snack log, the choline isms.
The cholinisms.
And
the collisions.
Yeah, exactly. And the frustrating random crap that comes out of our mouths.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be good.
Yep.
I'm excited for it.
Absolutely. Me too. We're excited to see you next time when we pick up on episode 13. Are we going to skip 13 like the floors in Vegas?
I think we should.
I don't know. Just go straight to 14?
Straight to 14.
Or we just lean into it and do 13 twice?
Ooh. Options.
Let us know in the comments, subscribe, and hit us up on all of the major podcast places you can find us. I don't know.
Podcast streaming sources, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. One take wonders.
Platforms.
We sit down, we do it, we don't edit it. That's it. What you see is what you get.
The only thing we do is add crazy little picto whatever sticker thingies over tops of our heads when we make reels and
Yeah.
clips.
Well, yeah, of course.
But
It's going to be fun. The girls really loved the jumping bunny.
we'll have to figure out jumping bunny for other things.
I
maybe.
guess.
Make
So,
a podcast about that. But
yes.
thank you. We're signing off. Thanks, regulars, for spending time with us. We look forward to talking again in a week.
Goodbye, everyone.